Occasionally you might get a product that you're actually looking to either make as a kind of a donation based product, or maybe somebody can pay what you want or make a bid on, that type of thing. And Infusionsoft doesn't do that naturally very easily, but there are a couple of options that might work for you. So I've got a product set up in this kind of demo app. I've called it Bid Product, and I've put it at 25 units, £25 sterling in my case. So just set the product up normally, and then what you can do is, there's the short description that was in there, but what you can do is, if we put that product into a bundle link, and let's say our minimum bid is, let's say our minimum bid is 25% of the value. So that means that what we would want to do is set the bid quantity at 4 times, and then just put this into a cart, remove all other products, and then we get this link. So if we put that link in a cart, what we would get is a product in the cart where it's sort of the products here, and then the description of the products. Please change the quantity of the donations to reflect the amount you wish to bid. So we've got 4, and that's 100. So if they said, well, actually they only wanted to bid 3, they could do that. So and then just buy the product as normal. It's the quantity of 3. So you would have to intervene as the product is purchased that this is really actually a quantity of 1. If it was a membership site, then that's no problem, because 3, after a purchase is made, it would just kick in and send off the customer hub or the iMember 360 or the digital access pass methodology to create the membership access for this particular person. So the 3 wouldn't matter. If it was a physical product, then it would matter. Obviously you wouldn't want to send them 3 at £25 instead of 1 at 100. But anyway, that's one kind of option for doing that. Another way that you might achieve a similar thing is, if we look at this product, what I've actually done is put some product options in here. So I've got one product options which is called donation, and if we look at the setup of this, I've used the option, it's typed in by the user, it's required. I've said between 1 and 1,000 characters. That should actually probably be 4 characters, and I've set everything to numbers, and then please enter the amount you wish to donate. If we save that up, and then if we go to the storefront, we can grab the link for a product. To see the product options, you've actually got to grab it from the storefront rather than the product link. So if we come into the storefront here, we've got this product here, and if we actually click on this product here, so this is the link then in the storefront with product 750. So they could type in here 75, and that would then put a quantity of 75 in. Okay, so the product would still go through, they'd have to pay, and what you would need to do would be manually adjust the price or manually charge their card. So if you wanted to do that, you couldn't have PayPal as an option, you just have to have credit card only, otherwise you wouldn't be able to ring it through. So that would be one way of doing it. That allows them to manually type in. Kind of the other way of doing the same thing would be if we were to set the options here. So instead of having them, well, let's just let's call this select donation from here, and have it as a fixed list this time, and the value would be 25 or 20, whatever value you want to do, and then add here 20, add to the original price. Okay, so you could do that, and then you could have 40, add to the original price, and such like. Keep going. go. Save that. And now what that would look like if you put that into a basket, it would look like this. Okay, so you've got this one here, which we're going to ignore. This well, actually, I've got it turned on to required, so I'm just going to put 0 in there, and then you've got this in here. So the quantity of 1, but because we're making the adjustments when it adds to the cart, okay, in this case it changes the selected donation of 40, so it's 25 plus the 40, that gives me my 65 there. So that's another way of doing it. That will be a fixed list of donations that you could set it up that way. Neither are perfect, but they would both work to a degree. Obviously the advantage of this one is that it would just charge the card specifically. That would be more automated, but they're selecting a list, that one. So there's kind of 3 options to think about.